Hi there. What's up guys? Welcome back to my video channel. Today's video is about how to choose the HDB resale flat of your choice. I'll go through some of the criteria and selection checklists and give you an overall view about the selection process. I hope by the end of the video, you will know what you need to do to choose the property that suits your needs and requirements. Continue watching until the end. Hi, my name is Francis of Ming Property, part of PNG team in PropNext. If you are new here, click on the subscribe button or like our Facebook page to receive tips and tricks and stay up to date with latest news on real estate in Singapore. I know we are all excited when we first start talking about getting a house. Yes, our very own property. Never before you could imagine that you will have a property to your name. But now, the reality has come. You have come a long way and you have finally made enough money and ready to own one. Many people have many different ideas when it comes to owning a property. What is your idea? What is your objective? What do you hope to achieve when you own a piece of property? For most people, it's about having a roof over their heads, a place to call home, a place they can come home to rest and have some family time and have meals together. Most importantly, to be safe and be comfortable. Then to some people, having a property is about capital preservation, to protect against inflation and to grow their wealth. Growing wealth is the top priority to majority of house owners. They want to make money, enjoy capital appreciation from their property. Many hope that one day, the price will be higher than what they had bought today, so they can cash out the difference in price. To some of the luckier ones, it may be their second or third property, and their objective is also capital appreciation and rental income while waiting for their property to appreciate. There's also another group of buyers who is buying property as their retirement home. They are basically downgrading from their private property, had sold off all their private property, and now looking to buy HDB resale flat for their new lifestyle. There are many more reasons and objectives why people are into buying property. So back to my question earlier. What is your objective? You see, your reasons must be very clear. When you know why you are buying a property and what you hope to achieve after 4 or 5 years, this will help you determine the type of property to buy. Different needs, different types of property. Buying a property is probably going to be one of the biggest purchases in your entire life, and it'll take a few years before you can see any price increase. So knowing what you want out of it is very important first step, as time and money waits for no one. So since this video is about how to choose and select a HDB resale flat, I'm going to assume you have made the decision to buy a HDB resale flat. Here are the list of questions you need to ask and get answers for. Price. Is the price correct? How do I know if the asking price is the correct one? Will I be overpaying? What's the market price? What is the purchase price I can afford? How many rooms do I need? Should I buy a 3-room flat? Why would I need to buy a 5-room flat? Is 82 square meter good enough, or do I need a 132 square meter flat? Layout. What kind of layout is a better layout? What do I need to consider when it comes to layout? What is the layout most buyers prefer? You need to know this because the next time when you become the seller of your own HDB flat, you want to make sure your unit is something people want. Does it have a yard, maid's room, utility room? This makes a lot of difference when it's your turn to become a seller. Surrounding. Location, location, location. This is the common mantra whenever someone is looking to buy a property. But what is it about location you must know? There are a few things comes to mind. Which level? High floor, low floor, afternoon sun, road noise, distance, and so on. You need to list them down and determine what is your priority and what's not important. Amenities. This is one criteria that receives the most attention. You want to know if there are any coffee shops nearby, NTUC FairPrice, Giant, and Sheng Siong. Because this is something you will need every day, and having one next to you is most ideal. But then again, it may not be, because to some people, it's because of noise and high traffic. They may not like it. Some prefer quiet and peaceful environment. Transportation. Another big must-have. Is having a MRT station nearby important? What if it's just a bus stop right in front? These days, calling a cab or Grab is so convenient, and not having one nearby may not be critical to you. Schools. Yes, schools. Many young parents starting out as a family needs to plan for the schools their young children will attend to in future. Are there any reputable schools nearby the HDB flat that you're going to get? Is school an important criteria? If it is, you need to consider carefully what schools are nearby your preferred choice of HDB resale flat. Retirement. Last but not least, are you looking to buy a HDB resale flat for your own retirement? Is it a time for you to consider downgrading, selling off all your private properties, and finally getting a smaller house just for you and your spouse? If you are buying for retirement, you need to consider things like healthcare, amenities, and elder-friendly environment. The above are the main criteria most buyers would consider when they are looking into buying a HDB resale flat. The most important criteria that will require our assistance is this: pricing, research, arranging for viewings, and negotiating for a better price. We have all the transaction information. We can tabulate price comparison, and we take the difficult work of arranging viewings away from you. It is part of our job to help protect your interests. And the rest of the criteria, you need to sit down and prioritize what's important and what's not. Then you'll be able to choose one HDB resale flat that is suitable for your requirements. This is where we add value to you. We make it easy for you in your buying journey. We help prioritize your needs and requirement and then look for the HDB resale flat that is your requirement. We help you with the financial calculation and determine your affordability together with CPF calculation. Many first-time buyers does not have the full picture of the buying process. This is one reason why they have not explored enough to make more complete decision. With our help, we can present to you a full picture and help you make a better decision. If you're not sure, I welcome you to write to me or drop me a message. Knowing the reasons why you're buying this property and what outcome you hope to achieve after 5 to 10 years is most often the most important. Otherwise, what most buyers experience is regret. Regret for not taking the right action and losing precious time over the years for making the wrong decision. I hope the above is useful to you. Do let me know if there are any other topics you want to know more about. I'll create more blogs to answer your questions. If you have missed out on my previous videos related to this HDB resale flat series, have a look at the screen now for the past episodes. Check them out for a better, smoother process when you buy your next HDB resale flat. So until my next video, take care and all the best.